Alicia, let's begin with you.
Well, we're going to continue to see this winter weather advisory in effect right on through Tuesday at midnight. But if we zoom in a little bit closer, you can see for all of the counties shaded in the pink there, that's a winter storm warning where we could see upwards of over 6 inches of snow by the time all of this is out of the area. So that's going to take you right on through noon on Tuesday. So we're seeing the light snowfall working its way through southeastern Wisconsin at this time. It's going to be picking up as we head through the overnight hours, and that's when we'll see the heaviest snowfall. That's all due to this wave of low pressure that's working its way across the upper Midwest at this time. And you notice as we get into late tomorrow evening and early Tuesday morning, we start to see a couple of those snow bands wrapping around and being enhanced by the lake. So that's where we could see along the lakefront some additional 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. But how much can we expect by tomorrow morning? We're looking at upwards of possibly anywhere from about 1 to 3 inches, but close to 3 inches there in Milwaukee. This is around 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, so that will definitely have an impact on your commute if you're going to be heading out. And we're looking at anywhere from upwards of about 6 inches along the lakefront to about 4 inches a little bit farther towards the west by the time we get into Tuesday morning around midday. So breaking it down as we go hour by hour, we're looking at our future outlook here. This is showing you the cloud cover, the winds, and also the snowfall. You can see that around 11:30, that's getting close to about an hour from now, we're going to continue to see the light to moderate snow. And I'd say, Brian, around tomorrow morning, around midday or so, you notice how it starts to break up a little bit, but then we start to fill in the gaps again as we head towards tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be a little bit scattered in nature, but around the lakefront, we're starting to see some of those darker shadings of purple. So that's some of those bands starting to work their way in, right?
Exactly. So we're going to have the heaviest or more widespread snow tonight. We get a little bit of a break midday, so you can get out there and do some shoveling. Once we said earlier, this is going to be that light, fluffy snow. So you're going to do this in waves, which you're going to get more of this lake effect starting late tomorrow evening into Tuesday morning. And as we always say, it is impossible to predict where that narrow band of snow is going to set up along the lakefront. So that's why you have that huge stretch of the winter storm warning.
Right, because that could dump a quick 2 to 3 inches.
Or even more if it just sits there. So we don't know. So keep tuned.
Right. So this is at 7:30 tomorrow evening, and then 10 o'clock tomorrow night. We're still seeing the scattered snow, and by Tuesday morning, it's starting to push on off towards the east. So that's definitely going to be good news. So here's the timeline. Let's go ahead and break that down.
So once again, as Elise has been saying, 2 to 3 inches of snow from now until tomorrow morning. We already have about a dusting out there. We'll continue with the light snow off and on throughout the day. It won't be a continuous snow tomorrow, but could see another 2 inches of snow by the evening commute. And then it goes again tomorrow night. We get that 1 to 3 inches of snow, and then we're looking for about an inch or less on Tuesday morning for totals. a wide range. Inland, obviously less, but everybody's going to have to do some shoveling with this.
Yeah, it's just going to be a long duration event, and we're saying that we're going to see less amounts for our western locations because that's where it's not going to be snowing as long. But the farther east you are, that's where you'll have a longer duration of seeing the snowfall. So that's where we'll have the potential for seeing upwards of 6 inches. And of course, we're seeing the flakes flying right now.
Ooh, and Waukesha's got a little dusting out there.
Waukesha, yeah, we're at 16 degrees. And of course, everyone else is into the teens, and 20 in Port Washington. So by tomorrow morning, snow showers continuing. Of course, we've got cloudy skies, that southerly wind. It's actually going to be pretty light. It's
going to be very light. So we're not worrying about blowing and drifting snow because this will be light, fluffy snow with temperatures in the 20s tomorrow. The good thing about this, Alicia, we haven't had this much snow, it looks like, in 10 months since March.
Wow.
Since March 12th
so
and 13th.
we're overdue.
We're overdue, but a lot of folks are off of work tomorrow. MPS is off tomorrow, so it's still going to be nasty for the morning commute and the evening commute, but not as bad as it could have been with all the traffic on the roadways.
Well, I know once this is over with, a lot of people will be looking forward to the warming trend that we'll see towards the end of the week. We got some upper 30s, lower 40s headed your way, and of course, we didn't forget, we've got a weather child, a weather kid for you tonight. Here's Lily Gonzalez. She's 9 years old, and she's going to be ready if she's headed out tomorrow.